Everything about the shack known as Wolves of the Rising Sun was shabby, except the shirtless man pouring shots behind the bar. God, was he beautiful. Wide shoulders, narrow waist, dark wavy hair that fell to his chin. Vibrant ink covered both arms, and a stylized wolf symbol was tattooed over his heart. I was too far away to make out the details, but I'd seen it before and knew it was the same as the one outside on the marquee. I practically drooled standing there in the doorway. Snap out of it, Skye. The last thing you need is another man in your life, even if that man is Jace Riveaux. Clutching my camera case, I sucked in a breath and strolled up to the rough-hewn bar, flashing the secret smile I reserved just for him. What can I say? Even though I wasn't looking for a date, I couldn't pass up an opportunity to flirt with the guy I'd had a crush on for the past 2 years. Jace didn't disappoint. He shoved one of the shots he'd just poured toward his brother Aiden, an equally drool-worthy male, and then turned to me, his eyes glittering with what I could only call trouble. "Well, look who it is, Skye Michaels." He leaned over the bar toward me. "What's brought your pretty little self all the way out here to my bayou?" Little? Oh, he'd doubled his tip already. I fought back the urge to lick my lips and smiled. Right this minute, all I'm hoping for is something to quench this thirst. It was early March, and even though it wasn't technically spring yet, the higher-than-normal temperatures combined with the broken air conditioner in my old Jeep had taken it out of me. "What's your poison?" He waved at the bottles behind him, a challenge in his grin. "Tequila, whiskey, Jaeger." I gave him a look of mock horror and chuckled. "Not if I'm going to walk out of here sometime today. How about a margarita, on the rocks, the good tequila?" I nodded toward the row of fancy bottles off to the left. "Anything 100% agave." His brow rose in curious respect. "Coming right up." He turned and his shoulder muscles rippled with the movement. Lordy, my girl parts tingled just watching him. "Here for a photo shoot?" Aiden asked, eyeing my camera case. I turned and smiled at him, wistfully wishing I had been blessed with his dark blonde hair. He already had natural sunlightened streaks from the southern sun. Of course, what else would I be up to? He glanced at my pack and back at the Nikon hanging at my waist. "Let's see, I don't know. How about finally putting my brother out of his misery and shagging him already?" "Aiden," Jace growled from across the bar. Heat crawled up my neck, and I had to force myself to not look at Jace. If I did, he'd see right through me. No, I wanted him. Always had. Only up until 2 days ago I'd had a boyfriend. Now I didn't. But Jace didn't know that. Not yet, anyway. Maybe not ever, since I was going to die from embarrassment. Downing his shot, Aiden slammed the glass back on the bar and grinned at me, his green eyes dancing with amusement. "Come on, Jace. Everyone knows you two are hot for each other. Why don't you just get it on already? Honestly, it's getting uncomfortable to watch." "Give it a rest. You're embarrassing yourself," Jace said. From the corner of my eye, I saw Jace turn his back on us as he continued making my drink. "If you say so, brother." Aiden turned to face me, a lock of his hair falling over one eye. "Who's taking you out into the bayou this time? I didn't see anything on the schedule." I bit my lip. No one goes out into the bayou without a guide. Usually I called ahead and booked an airboat so I could get shots way out in the areas that remained untouched, but I hadn't even known until a few hours ago that I was going to come here. To say it had been a spur-of-the-moment thing would be an understatement.